Hi everyone, it's Tammy and welcome to the first card of our card kit for May 2017. And the card that we're going to be doing first, well, all of the cards are going to be using this Nailed It stamp set, which can be found in the Occasions catalog, which is only good and through the end of May of this year. We're going to be concentrating on this stamp set along with the framelit dies that are available with it. Now, in my card club, I'm offering the stamp set, and if you'd like to get the framelit dies as well, that's an additional purchase. But they go perfectly together, and I think that you would love to have them. And I also think that this makes a really cute Father's Day card with the Happy Father's Day, but we're not going to do a Father's Day card, although you could change one of them into a Father's Day card if you want to. I just want to do 3 kind of manly cards this week to show you the versatility of them. And we are going to, again, be concentrating on this, and this is part of the card club for May of 2017. So let's go ahead and get started. I already have some of my paper cut, and these are the stamp sets and the die cut. We're going to be using Tip Top Taupe, which is a retiring color. We're also going to be using Chocolate Chip, and we're going to be using Real Red. So in the card kit, you will have everything already cut similar to this, ready to be stamped and die cut. If you did not purchase the die cuts, I will die cut them for you, I believe. Otherwise, you'll have to fussy cut them. So I think I'm going to try to die cut them for you if you don't purchase the die cut. But again, I highly recommend that you do. So the first thing that you need to do is stamp onto your red and your basic gray the hammer, and I went ahead and did that prior to starting. I don't know, I just got started. I was excited to start and just did it, but I used my basic black to stamp those 2 on these 2 sheets of paper that you'll have. And I'm not giving you the dimensions on this because to be a member of the card club, that's part of the perk of being a member. You get this already cut and ready for you. So then with this, you're also going to need to take out your hammer die cut, and we're going to die cut the hammer both of these times. So grab your Big Shot. Actually, I just remembered something. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to die cut these for you. I just remembered this because it's part of the angel policy that Stampin' Up! Has, that if we sell something that will do it, I'm not allowed to do it for you as a demonstrator. So I just now remembered that. And I'm glad that somebody asked that in the last meeting because I didn't really know that. And I had die cut some before, so I'm no longer doing that, and I had forgotten that. So I apologize, but you will not get these die cut for you. You will get them, you will get the square, and then you'll have to fussy cut it if you don't get the dies. Which isn't really a horrible thing, but the dies make it so nice. See how it just cuts it out all nice for you? It's just great. So then what we're going to do next is you will have a piece of paper that's cut to look like this, and this is going to be a pocket. And I would say using a black pen, you could use a basic black marker. You could even use brown if you wanted to. Brown might be cute. Maybe I'll do a brown if I have a brown pen handy. Or a marker handy. If I don't, then I'll just go on with the... Well, you know I have Tip Top Taupe. That would be perfect. So I'm taking my Tip.Top marker, and I'm just going to go around the edge like stitching on a pair of work pants or jeans or whatever. You could even do this in a denim color. That would be pretty, maybe with Dapper denim. But I love Tip-Top Taupe, and it's retiring, so I wanted to use some of it. Well, hello, Fuzz. Hi, baby. And then I'm just going to do a little design in the pocket, and you are free to do whatever you want. I'm not doing anything fancy, just a little design like that. And I see how they're off, so I'm going to go again here. Kind of make it look like I meant to do that, just kind of on purpose, even though I didn't. And then you have two pieces that are exactly the same size of Tip-Top Taupe, and then you have one that is longer. You want to take the longer piece, and you're going to take one of the hammers, it doesn't matter which, and you're just going to kind of fold it around the hammer just a little bit to make sure that it goes on each side of the hammer. I may even put a score line there for you, I don't know. It's really not hard though, just probably an inch. Let's see. Yeah, it's just about an inch if you just fold it at the inch mark. And then this is also going to get the stitch lines on the top and the bottom. Now you're going to want to take your Tip-Top Taupe, and you just want to kind of darken the edges of this pocket a little bit, just to give it a little bit of depth. You can either do this with a sponge brush, or I'm just taking this, as you see, and kind of going like that and getting the sides, kind of going up a little bit wherever I feel like I need to, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And I'm going to do the same thing to the two smaller ones. And the two smaller ones, you want to get all four sides, because all four of those are going to be seen. My little lines on this one were kind of taken aback with the marking, so I'm going to go through here again. Okay, and then you're going to want to use some fine tipped glue, and I'm going to use our Stampin' Up! Fine Tip glue pen. And you're going to take your base card, and I'm just going to take my piece of chocolate chip that you have, and put that, I don't know, about an inch or so away from the top of the card. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my pocket in. Now you can do it so that you leave your pocket open if you want to at the top, or you could seal it at the top. It really doesn't matter. We're not going to put anything in the pocket with this particular card, but if you wanted to, you sure could. And I should have done this first. I want to stick this in as well, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the side of my pocket, just like that. And I'm kind of on purpose leaving it so that this part is open. I'm just going to hold all the edges down. Then I'm going to take these two I'm going to put these down These become the belt loops. I'm just going to hold it so it sticks. You want it to stick at the top and the bottom of the belt so that, you know, it looks like it's like the belt is going through. So when you guys see this, the people who have ordered the card club will have already gotten their cards, everything to make the cards so that they can make along with me. So I hope that you guys are watching and are making these right along with me. If you got this, or if you're watching this and you didn't get the card kit and you'd like to, I'm trying to offer a new card kit every month. And so my next one will be announced by the 15th of each month. And then everything is due by the 31st or 30th, the last day of the month. And then I order on the 1st of the month and you guys get it. I ship by the 15th of the month. So it's like a rotating cycle. And it seems to be a lot of fun. The people that are in the club, I get really good feedback from. So I hope that you will consider it if you're interested. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to clip off the hammer at the head like that. And I'm going to take this hammer and I'm going to put it right on top of this red. So I'll have a red bottom to my hammer, to my metal hammer. And this is where this is going to go. And I kind of don't think I'm going to, I think I'm going to make it so that the hammer can come out if you want it to. So I'm just going to stick this down. And then you will be able to stick the hammer right inside. This is, I want to make sure I have it all the way to the edge here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Now you can use this base if you wanted to make another hammer or whatever you want. I'm going to toss it, and then you also need, and I'm going to go ahead and put this lid on here. I'm not going to screw it on, but I'm going to put it on so it doesn't clog up this glue, because it is a mighty fine point and it is awfully nice. So you will have another little piece of red. Gosh, I want it to be a little. It's going to be about 1/2 inch. By about 1.5 inches. I think that will work. It might be too big. Maybe 1/2 inch. But you know what? We're going to put the nailed it on there, so let's see how big that is. And then I'll go with from that. So in your stamp set, you will have a little stamp that just reads nailed it. And in our black, so you'll probably have one that might be a little bit bigger than you need. So just cut it off so that the nailed it shows. I'm going to do it at about a little less than an inch. That is just going to go right up here at the top like a pocket tag. I'm going to take my tip top taupe and I'm going to kind of do a little small stitching around it too. Just like that. And then you will have one piece of Whisper white cardstock. Well, I think you will. Thought I had one out, but I guess I do not. Oh, here's one. Excuse me, Fuzz. And your piece of Whisper white will measure about 1 inch by about 2 inches. And again, you might need to trim this down to whatever size you want. Write that down. Whisper white, 1 inch by 2 inches. And this is going to go over here somewhere with the sentiment on it. And you can use whichever sentiment you want. Thanks for always building me up. Sorry I screwed up. I knew I liked you the first time I saw you. That's cute. I'm going to say thank you for always building me up. And again, I'm going to use this in the black. And depending on where you put your pocket, you may or may not want to, I didn't get that I got too much on the sides. I didn't stamp very well. There, that's better. You may or may not want to trim this piece that you have in your kit. I am going to trim mine down. So I just put this in the corner. And so I'm just trimming it to fit. And I just want it to be a small little piece. I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, that's perfect. And there we go. There's the first of 3 cards. And I think it's super cute. Nailed it. And then this goes in and out. And there you go. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you will try it. I hope that if you joined the card club and you have this kit, I hope that this ends up being one of your favorite cards because I really like it. I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.